7 things you should do every morning. The Stoic Way morning. The silent battlefield before the war of the day begins. The moment when we stand at the threshold of chaos, ready to step forward or fall back into weakness. How we begin our morning defines the tone of everything that follows. And so, we must begin with discipline, with strength, with purpose. This is not mere routine. It is a declaration of control over fate. 1. Prepare for the inevitable struggles. Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall meet with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." Every day, the world will test us. There will be delays, disappointments, betrayals. But none of this should come as a surprise. A soldier does not step onto the battlefield hoping for peace. He sharpens his blade before dawn. We must do the same, prepare for the trials of the day before they arrive. In doing so, we strip them of their power to shake us. A prepared mind does not falter. It does not complain about fate, nor does it curse its misfortunes. Instead, it sees each obstacle as an opportunity. We must stand unshaken and remind ourselves, nothing can harm the one who masters his own mind. Second practice, voluntary hardship. Seneca advises, it is in times of security that the spirit should be preparing itself for difficult times. Comfort is a slow poison. It softens the mind, dulls the instincts, weakens the will. We must reclaim control by embracing discomfort. Cold showers, an early rise, a moment of hunger. These small sufferings remind us that we are not slaves to luxury, that we own ourselves, that we are capable of enduring far more than we think. The warrior who trains without necessity is ready when necessity arises. To master life, we must master ourselves. Do not wait for suffering to find you. Seek it, endure it, and emerge unbroken. Third, meditate on death as Memento Mori. Said, remember you must die. Life is not guaranteed, nor is tomorrow promised. When we rise in the morning, we must recognize that this could be our last sunrise. This thought does not breed despair. It sharpens us. It forces us to act, to cut through the noise of triviality, to speak only what must be spoken and do only what must be done. We do not have time to waste. Imagine today is your final day. Would you still postpone your goals? Would you still waste time in petty distractions? Or would you seize each moment with absolute purpose? The clock is ticking, and death is coming. Will you meet it with regret or resolve? Fourth, control the first thoughts of the day. Epictetus tells us, you become what you give your attention to. If the first thing we consume is chaos, anger, and distraction, then we become those things. Do not surrender your first moments to the news, to the opinions of others, to the trivialities of the world. Instead, take control. Read something worthy. Reflect on principles that strengthen you. Set an intention. What kind of person will I be today? A ship without a course is at the mercy of the storm. A mind without direction is at the mercy of the world. Take control before others do it for you. 5. Do the work without complaint. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Laziness is the first enemy of the day. It whispers, stay in bed. Wait until later. Take it easy. But we know better. We do what must be done whether we feel like it or not. We attack the day's first task without hesitation, without excuse. Hard work is not suffering. It is sharpening. And in struggle, we grow stronger. Action is the answer to adversity. Complaints do not move obstacles. Excuses do not build legacies. The strong do not ask whether the path is easy or hard. They walk forward regardless. The first battle is against the self. Win it, and the rest of the day is yours. 6. Do not let emotions rule you. Seneca warns us, most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. Morning is when emotions are wild, unchecked. Doubt creeps in, fear settles like fog, anger simmers. But we are not slaves to these feelings. They are mere visitors. We observe them, acknowledge them, and let them pass. Reason must be the master. Before speaking, we must pause. Before reacting, we must think. A moment of control in the morning echoes throughout the day. Emotions are like fire. When controlled, they provide warmth and light. When unchecked, they burn and destroy. Which fire will you feed today?